Alright, welcome back to Hayes Camp Outdoors. Today's going to be a cool episode. I got a special guest here. What's your name?
Graham.
Graham. So I'm going to teach him how to airbrush a lure. You guys have seen me painting brushed crankbaits, and I'm going to show him how to do that and let him paint up his own lure.
Yeah.
And we're going to have some fun. So thanks for watching Hayes Camp Outdoors, and I hope you enjoy this episode. Alright, so we got our lure picked out. Why'd you pick out this lure, Graham?
I wanted it to be a perch, and I like pike and bass, and I just wanted to get I just like the shine of it, and I thought that would attract the fish's attention.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so yeah, he said that he's gonna go after pike and bass with this. So and you said you wanted a perch pattern, right?
Yeah, perch pattern.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a perch pattern painted up on this. It's a jerk bait, is what this is called. That's a minnow jerk bait. Yeah, so we're gonna pick out the colors for that. So what colors do you see in a perch usually?
Well, I haven't really seen a perch very soon.
Okay. It's got some orangish on it.
Yeah, it's got some
On
orange.
the bellies. The belly
Yeah,
of
the
it.
belly, and then
The greens, right? It's got greens and like.
I think it has greens.
Alright, let's do that. Green. That'll probably look good for a perch. You want that because that's gonna be on your. That's gonna be the base.
Oh.
So before we start painting, I'll show you how to use this. So on the top part of this right here, when you push this down, like just put your hand up here, it's just air.
So
When you put the paint in here, it'll mix with the air, and that's why it's called an air gun. Because then so if you just push this down, it's just air. But when you push it down and you bring this back, it releases this needle tip right here. Like, see how that's moving?
Oh, yeah.
It releases that needle tip, and there's more paint that's going to come out the farther back you use it. So you have to push it down to get the air flowing, and then you start bringing it back, and that's when your paint starts coming out.
So, how would you grab it?
You're right-handed, right?
Yeah, I'm right.
Okay. Yep, just like that. So if you push down, now you see it's just air. Yep, you see the paint coming out now?
Oh, so you would
Yep.
put that. Oh, I get it.
So if you do it like this, look, see if you get really close to it and you do it. Alright, so we're ready to go. Here you go, you can grab the gun.
Okay.
So first thing we're going to do is we got to put one of these on it. So this right here is your holder. So you're going to hold this part with your hand while you paint it.
So it like hooks on?
Yep, so it snaps, it goes around one of these the hook inlets like that. So this hand you're going to hold it.
Oh.
Right, so then you're going to paint like that. See how this one is clear? You can still see into the lure, and it's got the paint on it, and this one you can't. That's because this one...
I like this kind of...
Like this?
Yeah, you can't see it.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay, so that we have to put this base on.
Okay,
So
so
you
just
start-
all over it?
Yep, yeah, you just cover the whole thing. Maybe not as thick on the sides, that way you can still see the shine coming through. So with these you really want to shake them up. That way they're not clumpy. It's all clumped together.
So like... What you mean, like you would like kind of do it like a quick little spray here, and then like kind of thick everywhere else.
So you'll just squirt some in there like that, and then you'll hold it over the paper. That way you don't get it all over the floor and stuff. But you'll hold this up, or I can hold it.
Okay.
Like that, and then you can just start painting.
So do you want me to kind of do this kind of like light right here and everywhere else kind of dark? Okay.
Yeah, you can do it kind of light on this side, and then the other parts you can dark. Yep. Maybe back it up a little bit, not so far. Yeah, there you go. Let's do the belly. You can do the belly orange. Alright, so just remember, like with the gun, so if you do it like this and you just pull it all the way back, there's a lot of paint that comes out. We don't really want a lot of paint to come out, so you don't pull it all the way back. Just pull it a little bit to where the paint starts flowing.
Okay.
Smoothly like that.
So just on the belly, like.
Yep.
Kind of. So back and then just sort of back.
Yep. And you don't have to be as close.
Right.
Don't pull your finger back as far. Just pull it back a little bit. That way it doesn't clump up like that. But you have to push down on this. Yep, and I'll go up to the top. Yep, and I'll get this side.
I'm trying to do it not so much.
You gotta push down too. There you go.
That should be good.
Is that good?
I think so.
There we go.
So
You don't wanna hit like way down here in the orange. I'll kind of put it up this way, but you wanna kind of watch where the paint is, and you wanna get this part right here in the
and
center.
not so close. So kind of. Okay.
Yep. Maybe start down here first to get the paint flowing on the paint on this, so you feel for it.
I think
Yeah.
that's good.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't forget you gotta pull it back just a little bit though. Yep. There you go. What's the next color? It's usually
So
dark.
it's usually the kind of like, I think the dark maybe, like, yeah.
Yep. So we can darken it up, or well, I think what we should do maybe first is
Yeah.
put some red, like
Okay.
around the gills.
So,
Down
yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Oh yeah. You can redden that up a little bit. There you go.
So,
And just spray it a couple times down here so it's flowing.
oh, that's good
Yep.
already. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, should we get the...
Yep. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do it lightly. Try to do it lightly and just right here, right around the gills. Just kind of lightly, not a lot of paint, not so close. Yep, there you go. That's good. I'll get this side. Maybe a little more on this side. That way it's even. I'll come up this way a little farther. Let's see. A little more up here in this top part. That as flat as possible. So see how this side right here's got red? And then look at this side. See how it doesn't look the same? You want to try to make one side look the same as the other side. So try to get some paint right here on these gill parts and make it a little more red. So you got to aim the tip. See the tip of it? You have to aim the tip towards where you want it to paint.
Kind of like...
Remember, you got to keep this flat.
Okay.
Keep this flat like that, because you don't want to tip this part.
Kind of like, I can't really get it in. Like, you don't want it like that, right?
Yeah, you don't want it like that.
You just kind of want
You just want to slowly just kind of... Yep.
I get it.
Alright, so what you're going to want to do is, this green part, you want it to fade from dark green to light green to orange, right? So you don't want to get that dark green all the way down here. You can get a little bit, that's fine. But mostly you want the dark green on this top part of it. So you want to angle it like this so it comes up and it hits on that. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So remember, you got to aim the tip. The paint is coming towards the tip. So you got to have the tip of this down on the paint onto the lower like that.
Is it on? You think I did?
Yep. You got to have this down farther. It's up. It's still up too high.
Yeah, is that good?
A little farther down.
Okay.
Yep. There we go. All right. Try this side.
Okay, so just... You kind of want to get like, kind of like right there, not
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah, and remember, you just gotta do it slow, not so close to the lower. That way you don't get the big runs like that. So you gotta get it down. You see the paint coming out? So you gotta watch where the paint is going, and you gotta bring it down. Like, here, let me give you a technique. So if you're going like this, it's really hard to see the angle of where you're doing it. But if you're looking at it straight this way, you can see where the tip is. Does that make sense? Like you can notice where the tip is, and you just watch where the paint is at. Like see where the paint's coming out? You can watch where the paint is at, and you just follow it.
Okay.
Because if you're holding it out like this, it's hard to like get the angle right. You gotta get it kind of like angled with your eye.
Okay, so you want some more right here?
Let's get a little more on this side. A little more on the top. Softly, you don't have to do it as hard. Yep, see the paint coming out? So now you kind of just follow it with it and make it even. Yep, there you go. That's good. top part of this. So I'll hold it this way, and you just start on the top and just slowly like that.
So what do you think we should do next?
I think next we want to put
Eyes?
we want to do eyes.
Trying to think of a color real bit.
The top is kind of a brownish color, right, on the perch, I think.
I think so.
It's kind of got a little brownish color on the top.
Maybe we should.
Here's some brown. This is.
Yeah.
And we'll just do that right on the top. We'll just get the top of that. The way it's
Okay.
dark on the top. Not so close, remember?
Try not to.
You gotta pull that back too, remember? You gotta down and back just a little bit there. Not so close. There you go. Get up here a little bit in the nose.
Do you want the red kind of there, or?
Yeah, get a little bit of the nose right here on it too. A little bit of brown. Yep, and then get the end, this part. Not so close, remember, like the back. There you go. Maybe do a little bit more on the top of it.
You see where the paint's hitting now that you're telling
Alright, so next we'll do
us.
we'll do the lines down it. This is the part where there's a little more detail, but that's okay. You'll get it. Cool. So now this right here is what gives it the lines. It's just a cone, but it works. So I hold it like this, and now you just paint that part. Remember, you don't have to do a lot of paint,
Just.
and you just move it back and forth through the cone so it paints it. Not so close. Alright, let's get a little more stripes on this side. Alright, so remember you gotta aim the tip where you want it to go. There you go. Alright, let's check it out now. Yeah, there you go.
That looks quite even to me.
That's better.
Okay, what do you want to do? What do you, eyes maybe next?
Yep, we can do eyes now, so that's done. We can clean this out. You can pick out, right here are the eyes. Pick out what color you want. So I'll do this side first, and you can do the other side. So what you do is you're going to peel this off. Right, so the back side of this is sticky. So the eye part, right, the eye is the big part goes forward.
Yeah.
So this right here is going to go in that hole. And then you're just going to push it in, and there's its eye. So now, we can do this one.
So, sticky part.
Yep, sticky part will go in, you just push it in that little hole right there. You just push it down, there you go.
2 eyes.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Show the camera what you made.
That's a perch for you.
Yeah. Catch some big fish on that, right?
Yeah, pretty.
Yep.
It's a big lure. Thanks for watching Hayes Camp Outdoors. I had a lot of fun painting this perch. Hopefully I catch a bass or a pike. And yeah, thanks for watching Hayes Camp Outdoors.